Alright guys, always make sure that if you're picky, let's say you're picky about who you want in a partner, or who you want as a partner, be picky, right? Now I'm not sure if anybody needs to hear this, but some people are like, well, maybe I've waited too long, maybe I should wait no more, just pick this person or that person. If you're really picky and you want to be picky, right? And of course, some people are like, well, I've been single so long, I'm gonna just pick someone. But I mean, if deep down you want a certain type of person and you're not gonna give up on that person, and you feel you're good looking or you feel you have lots to offer, which everybody should feel that way, then wait for that person, right? And the thing is, you can have fun in the meantime, as long as you're safe about it. You can do whatever, right? You have to remember that in this life we have choice and we can do whatever we want, right? And there are some people with a voice and some people don't have that voice. But in general, there's different variances of what people can do, what they want to do. But if you have a goal in mind or you have something in mind for what your partner is like, wait for that person, right? You don't have to be someone that feels like you can't get that, right? If you want something, you have to get it, right? And I mean, you have no control when it happens. You have no control how it's going to happen. And obviously, there are some people that are like, well, if I'm not a 10 or I'm not this or I'm not that, can I be picky? I mean, obviously, I think anybody can get a 10. I think, but I mean, if you realistically want to be like, well, I'm a 6 and I don't think I can get a 10, then if you want to find somebody that's a 6 or a 7 or even a 10. Get that. But I mean, I've seen 6s with 10s with them, right? But it just depends on what you want to do and what you decide on. I mean, some people really don't need a relationship until they find the perfect person anyway, right? Anyway, so yeah, like if you're a type of person that doesn't mind waiting, then you can wait forever, right? But I mean, obviously some people are like, well, I want someone now, I want this, I want that. Then, you can tell what your situation is and what you want to do, right? You know deep down, well, maybe going for a 10 is good, but I don't want to wait forever. And if you feel that way, you go ahead and pick whoever you want, right? But in general, I've seen people that are 10s that go for all kinds, right? All kinds of people, right? So you don't have to really feel like you have to, be like, oh, I have to have this or I have to have that. Oh no, you should be able to feel like I have to have this, I want to wait. Right? But I mean, obviously some people are really wanting a relationship. They might have been looking for a 10 for a long time, and they've been trying to find a 10 for a long time, and it's not working out. So, play it by ear, right? But in general, too, looks are not the only thing in a relationship. You want to be compatible career-wise. You want to have things in common. You want to have goals in mind that are compatible. You want to be able to focus on your life and make sure you're feeling make sure you have things in place for yourself that are besides, whether they're a 10 or not, right? And the thing is, when you're in a relationship, it may be totally different than what you expected, right? But as long as you're working on your goals and you're happy in the meantime, and you have things in place for making yourself feel better, and being out of a relationship, you shouldn't feel like you're down about it or that it's sad, right? You should really feel like, hey, I can wait, or I might not want to wait, but I know I can't control getting a relationship right away if it's not happening. Maybe it can happen the next day, overnight, but if you can't control when it happens, then no point in worrying, right? Just be happy and be successful and go for your goals. But in the meantime.